Hello, greetings. Thank you for joining us. I was only just about to go live with this thing. I realized my internet here is not good for that, so I'm not going to do that. Be up and down and all around and not good. So, all right, greetings, everyone. This is a short video again as Ivan's mental state comes back slowly. Yeah, it's well, I'll give you an idea of my work situation at my third dimensional job, as some will call it. Anyway, I got astrally attacked by my boss last night. That's not a hostile environment at all. Not at all. So it's kind of, well, it's interesting because I wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and I feel like my boss's presence there. It's like, geez, really? And it's like he's over his head, his micromanager. His birthday was on the 16th of this month, so whatever that is, I forget what that is, but anyway, they're one of the most difficult people you can deal with. So, and of course, he calls me at noon today, asks me about trying to show some slideshow or something like that. So I was like nervous about, he's in over his head basically. So he's worried that I might quit out of nowhere, which I'm not going to do. I would not do that. That's the reason I'm there, is because nobody else will work with him, first off. And second off, there's somebody else that works there too, which is kind of like an elf, because he kind of kisses the boss's ass all the time. So I don't do that, but I don't be rude. I try not to be, at least. But I try not to be. But boss is very controlling, like belittling you and stuff like that. Of course, there are positive qualities, of course. Sometimes it's hard to see that. So other ways, always worried of that I'll just leave and leave him in the dust. And I would never do that. So it's kind of an interesting situation, actually, when you think about it. So I'm not doing that well on the side. So lovely situation. I figured I'd share some of that to show this is why I'm brain drained half the time. Not all the time, but sometimes it's fine. Last year wasn't this stressful as this year, but that's the way it goes. So I just want to put that out there for just where it can be documented. Okay. Actually, two people. I don't always answer my emails because I forget, because my brain is just so. If you submit something that's cool, I'll try to get back to you. If I don't, I usually make a video about it. If it's general. If it's private, it's a different story, of course. But two people have emailed me the same link, which is, I don't know if they know each other or not, but of Hypnosis. And I thought that was interesting. Is actually a hypnotist in Miami. And she's all booked up and stuff, which is fine by me. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, if I can get this to work. Oh, where is it? All right, okay, here we go. As always, I'm always prepared. I didn't put the link in the down. Oh, I might put, well, either way, if I don't put the link in the description, this is it. Alba Weinman, hopefully I didn't butcher that, probably did. So basically she's doing a hypnosis of all these people. And she's doing, was it Dolores Cannon? I don't even know who that is either. I guess she does hypnosis too. Oh, that's right. I looked at her stuff a little bit, but either way, this Dolores Canyon does all these fancy past life regressions. So you have A message to the seekers, a reptilian from Mars. Aha. The angel changing the outcome of what? Of the past. 1300s. Watcher and a new Earth. That's neat. So it's so I'm titling this self-hypnosis. Obviously, they're being assisted here. There's only so much of this you can look at. So, reason, and when I looked at that, I did like a self-hypnosis of myself. Of basically, what I picked up was I think it was a Palladian ship that got shot down by reptilians. I think everyone survived, but the reptilians that did it were manipulating this planet. I don't think we're near this planet either. It's just that we've connected them to this world. Either they're being manipulated by other beings, whatever it might be. It's one of the other reasons why I'm here. It's basically, from what I'm feeling, it's like you can see like the situation on this world is getting out of hand, and that's why a lot of us are here. Of course, a lot of us are scratching our heads why we're here. Yeah, tell me about it. So self-hypnosis basically is, well, after looking at that, I sort of just, I don't know, kind of like went into my mind basically. I've done hypnosis in meditations, my own meditations, but I haven't done anything recently. But that one just kind of popped up. I'm not sure where time period that was or what came of that or how long ago. A friend of mine a couple of years ago, when I started channeling, he did say he had a dream that he was on the moon and two of his friends were dead on the moon. And yeah, he was alien, of course. So a lot of that he blocked out. So with good reason. So he also saw a Zeta channeling through me, which is kind of neat. So that was another dream of some kind. So that's cool. So self-hypnosis is basically just, I'm not sure how I did it either. Just you kind of, I don't know, it just sort of happened. So maybe looking at that channel can help you open yourself up. You know, it's like if you can't relate to this, maybe you can relate to that. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of reptilian lifetimes that I've had, that's for sure. Yeah, Raising Hell and Orion, I guess, and other places. Yeah, there's a lot of that. So one thing I wanted to say of those that feel like, I'm not going to mention names, but some of it felt like, what's the word? You know, love this world, love this dimension. You know, dance if you're into that. You know, it's great and everything. A lot of people are going to be reincarnating here again. And if they're singing and dancing, they're probably going to come back here again. If you're not doing any of those things, and you say, this is going to be my last, this better be my last life, it's probably going to be your last life here. Just want to put that out there. Those that are very positive about this dimension and just can't get enough of it are most likely going to come back. Let's put it that way. And of those that don't believe in any of this, the skeptics, which is fine, guess who else is going to come back here? And they don't even believe in any of that. So, which is kind of the gag of the whole thing. They don't believe in any of this stuff, but yet they're going to reincarnate here again because they haven't got enough, they haven't figured it out yet. That's not why, but you know, it's one of the things. They're going to come back most likely. And some of us, I doubt it. I don't think I'll be coming back. I don't think so. Not as a human for sure. I'll just channel somebody here. I'll be outside. I'll help you guys out another way. How about that? It's only so much this world one can take. Yeah, how many beatings can one take in one lifetime? I think I've had enough of them. I'm waiting for the life on Beverly Hills or something like that. So still working towards that, or whatever. Either way, the less stressful life is basically what I'm looking for. So, only reason I brought up the work situation, give you kind of idea of some of what I'm going through. I don't mention it very often, but it can be very mind mending or melting or whatever you want to word it. Tires you out. So it's one of the reasons why I'm tired out. Just stress on top of stress on top of stress. It's like, how much can one person take of all of this? You just keep rolling. So yeah, he come out here and helped relax. I got some stuff done. Oh, by the way, which reminds me, yeah, Oracle cards are I sent off for a proof. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a case or box or not. It's not looking too good. I'm gonna have a PDF with more details. You just download it for free. I'll also make a Kindle, like a little booklet. It'll cost anything, but yeah, it won't cost. If I can do 99 cents, I'll do 99 cents. It's not gonna be worth that. But yeah, I'll probably do something like that. If you do the Kindle, the booklet, it'll be a little bit more, of course. I give that time, and I'll have all the illustrations on it. That's why I got to put a little bit more effort into it. And I don't want to. I guess I could show this. I'll show it tomorrow. You've already seen some samples. I was going to do like a couple of sentences. I said, I don't have time for all of that, because I don't have Dorian Virtues set up. So, and I want to have the text. Well, my deal was the text. Can you even read it if I put like 6 sentences on it? Probably not. So I cut it down to like 1 or 2 sentences on each card. Now, if you want more details, you can get the book. As you say, you can download it. Once I have it all set up, you can download it or get the book on Kindle, maybe iBooks if I ever figure out how to use that, if I have time for that. So right now I'm just doing all Amazon stuff right now. And when I have time, I'll do more of the iBooks stuff. It's only so much I have time for. So that's the deal on that. So that's once I get the proof and it looks halfway decent, then I'll make it live. So until then, I mean, technically I can make it live now, but I don't. If letters are going to be cut off and stuff like that, it's not going to look too good. So I'm not sure what I'm getting. Yeah, I've never done this before, so I think it'll take like a week to get it. So especially now it's the holidays, so we'll see how things go. All right. Yeah, as for self-hypnosis, I was going to actually go into that with more, but I'd say through meditation, you can do it. Basically, any lifetimes you need to release or see any time frame that you feel that you're connected to, you most likely are. Either it's Buddha or whoever it is, Napoleon or whatever, World War II. A lot of people are connected to World War II, because we're still releasing stuff no matter what. That's just how our society is. A lot of people here have not released their baggage, and this is why you get violence and mind control and things of that sort. A lot of people have had so much stress through their incarnations, and they come here more. Yes, there's stress, but also there's food here. So you've had a lifetime where you're starved, and now you cannot starve here. So they eat too much, become very large. Sometimes that's the case, not always. But also they're just tired and just want to watch TV or be entertained and not go by the stress. I just want to relax my mind. And there's a lot of that, of course, with good reason. So there's a lot of, and of course you have the alien stuff, where it's Even those, yeah, in the UFO community are not really ready to connect to it. Yeah, they can talk about UFOs and Area 51 till their head turns blue, but can you connect to them through spiritual vibrations and meditation and truly feel their presence around? And they're not ready for that. So they can talk about it, but can you really connect to it? Yes, you can, if you're ready. So, like with me, I feel like the Zetas are around me all the time. Or obviously, the Arcturians are very connected to me. But the Zetas are very much, they want to be part of our society again. They were in the past. Yeah, they're very strange, but they do want to be accepted by society. I feel that around them. Yeah, they don't really have a whole lot of messages usually. It doesn't, they're quiet usually. It'll be the same message over and over again. That's why. Well, they want to help better ourselves, and of course through the beings that come through. I believe there's 60 more beings that come through that are more accepting by humanity, because Zetas are not exactly accepted by humanity. Not really. Well, not by the stories. Of course, we haven't had a whole lot of stories recently, but not many people trust them. So, believe, I mean, come on, you got, well, whatever. Believe what you want to believe, it doesn't matter. But we are getting closer to I believe, more of a physical connection, depending on who you are, where you are spiritually. Just give it time, of course. If you want it, I believe it will happen when the time is right. That might be 5, 10 years, 20 years from now, maybe not. But I think the likelihood is getting stronger. I mean, if you have no agenda, like negative agenda, and they already know that, your likelihood of connecting is high. Of course, it might be just a glimpse, might be not just through your third eye, mostly through your third eye, but eventually it'll become physical over time. Just takes time. As for when that is, who knows? But it does seem like, I mean, why not? As we go into, of course, many will treat it like aliens, treat them like Bigfoot, basically, and shoot them just to show everybody. So we have a long ways to go. Worldwide, we have a long ways to go. Yeah. So, I mean, most of humanity is not going to connect within at all. They're just not into that. Don't understand it. It's more outside and ego and wherever it might be. Yeah, my trophy room, stuff like that. But make like Bill O'Reilly said something about making money off of aliens. See, it's just, yeah. Well, Bill O'Reilly is a Illuminati puppet, so along with most of the mainstream media, or majority of it. So it'd be interesting to see if the mainstream media, because they're paid so much money, it's easy to be hypnotized by hypnotism that you're doing to others. So they believe your own BS, basically. But how long does that last when they eventually see how the truth of what they're flushing on everybody, or whatever you want to call it? So, all right, I was going to do a connection with Alpha Centauri. I did a connection I haven't connected to him in a while. I did it at the parks, so I figured I'd bring him in, say hello, and bring some weirdness to your Saturday night. I'm filming this early, like 10 something. I'm caught up on questions too. Oh, that's right. Before we do this. Yeah, I'm caught up on questions for, well, not from yesterday, but I'm pretty caught up. We have private sessions. You want to connect to your beings. Is the, whatever this is, the scheduler. Gift cards, easy purchase, and also Google Hangouts, Skype, Zoom, channeling by phone. I know I do the same thing over and over again, don't I? I'm like I'm not sure what I am. I can't think. This is where you can submit questions. So this is mostly caught up at this time. It takes 1 to 5 days, maybe a little bit longer, depending on what's going on. Depending on how many questions you submit too. So the more questions you submit, it does take longer for me to get to it, depending on what's going on. I also have Spirit Social, submit a question, healing, past life regression, message from Yeshua, 5-minute healing, channeling consulting, 1 question from a day, chakra healing from a day, soul painting from Stephanie, gel Reiki from Miguel. So this is what keeps the machine going. Connections, alien connections, whatever connections you need. We got it all here. It's weird. It's here. I'm not sure if that, whatever. Okay. Yeah, getting to Harry Potter yesterday was quite fascinating. Let me tell you, I don't know anything about Harry Potter. I know he has stuff at whatever, Universal. So I'm not sure if I mentioned this yesterday. Yeah, Harry Potter is always going to be young. I mean, he might be old, but he's young at heart still. He called it witchcraft. You know, call it wizardry. You call it witchery. Because when you look at it, it does look like it's more witch stuff than. It has a combination of wizardry, but he kept saying witchery. So he's all having well. So not someone I've ever thought about connected to, but next will be Bugs Bunny. So be back here next week. Well, Santa Claus eventually. Again, maybe. So yeah, well, I can hear the world right now crying, saying that none of this is real. Well, the world's been wrong about a lot of things in the past. The world's flat, and there's no Illuminati. We're alone in the universe. And then we start saying we're connected to aliens, you're not connected to aliens. Like, it's the same old. You know, humanity doesn't really have a good track record of knowing everything. Not really. It's been wrong on many occasions. I mean, it just wrong. So who cares what this majority thinks? I'm talking about those that don't believe in aliens. That's what I'm getting at. More power to them. So it's all good. Yeah, the aliens won't really show themselves until we're ready, of course. You never know. Anything's possible. As for anomalies in the skies or stuff on YouTube, which it does exist. Was it Skinny Bob? Or there's another one also of a gray, of some guy leaning down with talking to a gray or saying hi to it. I forgot what video that was. Looks real to me, but so yeah, when you see these guys, they look fake, but they're not. So I've also saw, who knows when this will happen, of actual aliens coming into the video, like I channel them, and then want to appear like a feline, and then most people think it's fake. But I'm not sure how that works, but you know, like physically see them, like, you know, somewhere they'll show up. Let's put it that way. So that those days will come in our lifetime. Who knows? You know, like I said, most people won't believe it. So it doesn't matter, because humanity has to like turn down its hostility. Just turn it down. You know, it's got a long ways to go of just chilling. It's got hundreds of years of chill, thousands maybe, the way it's going. So anyway, all right. I think I'm going nowhere with that. Okay, blessings. Here we go. Love and light. And here we go. Greetings. Our species is very connected to you. Through your ancient past, much of your ancient world has been lost. Not just through Atlantean wars, but civil wars in your skies. Your Greek gods, your Indian gods have caused much havoc, which destroyed also much histories of alien presence. There was much more here that has been forgotten. Yes, we are from Alpha Centauri. Some of us do look like amphibians. Some of us look like rabbits also. Big ones too. That goes unseen on your planet at this time. You are forging a new era, an era of enlightenment, an era of new beginnings that is very alien to your old world. You are taking small steps, but being careful, because you don't want to take a giant leap. Humans are not ready for that. As you are readying the waters for the next coming. What is that to be? Transitions of knowing of other species that are here. Little by little, they'll become known. You can already feel them, but seen, not ready yet. We are not ready yet. You're not ready yet. But we are building the platform for us all to come together. It will take time for this to fully. We are not prepared for a full awakening, because realize your society will affect our society. So we have to be gentle in creating contacts, as you are aware. At this time, those of you are preparing. Many of you are already ready. But most of humanity, yes, has a fear energy that is enormous, more than most of them will mentally explode if they knew what we were here. If they saw us coming out of nowhere. There are areas where this is allowed, and most are open-minded, such as in your Europe, your Asian areas, actually. Many are actually open. It's like, wow, look at that. And you see that on your internet here and there. But there are other places, such as your Americas, where the closed-mindedness of the manipulations and fear is built all around that. But not in all areas, of course. So we know where we are allowed to be seen. Of course, your governments play games with us, but we are not caring of that. As of course, we care more about the people than we do of your government systems. Today, we do not bother with them too much, but we care more about the human population, that we're not causing any kind of panic, basically, is where we're coming from, basically. The last thing we want to do is cause panic on your planet. So easing our energies into your environment ever so slowly. So when you do begin to feel our presence, see us, hear us, you know what you're connecting to. Many galactic alliances are very connected to your species at this time, will continue to do so. It will get stronger and stronger with each generation. Those of you who are building a foundation at this time for future generations, and future generations will thank you for all your efforts, no matter what it is. It can be small. No matter what, all efforts are needed. as your Earth, yes, will take some time to transform into more of an understanding society of the universe, the galactic universe. All channelings, all connections are observed and analyzed because we can feel the vibration of each connection of not just the channeling, but those that are listening to it. So we know where we can go, who we can connect to. So you wonder what we do all day. It's not always that, but do you have an idea? We have to be careful with a society like this, as fragile as it is. It is like fine china. It's fragile. It can be. Many of you are very hardcore, very ready. But the numbers that aren't ready are bigger than yours. So the idea is for us to strengthen society up in little ways, basically. So the many patterns of alien vibrations already been brought in, little by little. As some knowledge is brought into your world that does not make any sense, it is a panic of your elites also. Some of them are even showing their true colors, but not really showing that it's them. But many of your elites are weakening, but not enough where Earth will fully transform. Even if your elites left tomorrow, your Earth is still in a healing stage. There's much that has to be done for it to have a welcome energy to our vibrations. For us to fully connect to this planet, is for every human on this world to know of our existence and to at least have some idea of who we are without fear. Send our energies to you as we are looking forward to a first contact when the time is right. Our first contact is now individually, yes. We look forward to your connections. Okay. All right. Much love, everyone. Take care. And have a great weekend.